Guys, I lied. I actually am going to be building a base on my server. You see, I have this little wall design right here. We're going to just take this. This is probably how high it's going to be. And, we'll take it around the server, around my little mountain that I have here. And, it'll be nice and small. Just kidding. This is my design for my wall. This is one of the sections of the wall that I have planned to build. Welcome back, everyone, to another video on the server. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to do any of these for a while, but I got all the drama or whatever figured out, and here we are. And I just decided to build this. I think it's pretty cool. Like, look at this. And we build these little towers all the way around, and we have walls connecting them in between. And then, we just build a cool wall around it. Oh, I think I'm lagging. Oh, no, he teleported me. Oh, he's dead. So, I'm not going to waste any more time. We're just going to cut to me building this. Just kidding. I'm not cutting to me building it. I'm cutting to me begging for subscribers. Last year, we got 1,335 subscribers. And this year, I want to boost that number to 10K. So you got to start somewhere, right? So let's start here. Come on. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And while you're down there, just, like the video. It's really easy. I mean, it helps me out a lot, as every YouTuber in the entire planet of the earth has said. And also, Mr. Gui, I have something at the very end of the video, so you might want to stick around and watch the full thing, because I think you're going to like this at the very end. Actually, anyone can stick around. It's a little special thing after my little outro and my subscribe. Where I like to hide stuff at the end of the videos for those who don't watch all the way through. But now, back to me building a wall. Where do you start building this? Obviously at the entrance, right? So here's where we are. I haven't decided how I'm going to terraform this yet, but I'm probably just going to bring the mountain down and around here. And these 13 blocks right here across will be the entrance. These two pillars will look identical pretty much to that one over there, and there'll be a wall across an entrance, and then these three over here represent the wall that will go all the way around. And periodically I'm gonna put pillars along. There's probably gonna be another one here. Maybe we'll come around, we'll put another one here. It'll be something like that. So very similar to a medieval castle design. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll work with it. And because I'm on Forge, unfortunately there is no replay mod that I can use for my version, so I'll just have to give you updates as we go. I'll try to do a little bit of commentary on the strategy I use once I get it nailed down, but I gathered everything I needed here, traded a little bit of my admin powers for some shulker boxes that someone had found. This is the random chests, and this is where I'm keeping track of all of my deaths throughout the project. I'm going to leave this here throughout the entire thing unless it fills up, because I'm not letting anybody random just get my heads out here. These are pretty unique. Oh, there was one other thing. I'll just use free cam to show you. I added some fire here and at the top, which I think adds a lot of depth to it, and I don't know if it melts the snow or not, but it adds a moving and a colored aspect to this. So we're going to try that down here once we get the entrance done, and I'll eventually terraform this like I said, but I think this will look really cool once we get this started and fully finished eventually. I think I left enough room in front of these pillars to have sort of a flat area in front of the walls, because the walls come out about 3 blocks for the supports, and then down here, just make a hill, we'll make a path, and let's get started. And with that, I have finished the first layer that I want to show you guys. I've come up with a little bit of a strategy here. So I look at how many deep slate bricks need to go on a layer, and I put those down first at a random place for the most part, and then just go around with the cobbled deep slate, and that's one layer. Then I go up to the next one, I do the same thing. But as I get closer to the tuff and the gravel area, I'm gonna pay attention to the gravel and put one gravel and then put the rest of the cobbled deep slate. Or when I hit the normal deep slate level, which you can kind of start to see here, I will just count that and this and then place the cobble in, just so I'm not thinking about, oh, I have to randomly put this here, which it's mostly random. If I see some areas that don't look right, like this whole area is going to be covered up by part of the wall, so you won't even see this except for on the inside, and the inside probably won't be seen as much, so I'm not too worried about the side panels. It's mainly this front side and the back side, which you'll really see, which I think I did a pretty good job. I could have done some more like on the corners, but other than that, it's not too bad. The next layer is the one where it starts with the, let me find it, where is it? The normal deep slate, and I start having to mix that in, and then we do tough, stone, you know how it goes. We are around 1 block higher than the walls are gonna go. So let's take for an example that the walls are this high. The walls that connect the pillars, right? Around here, it'll probably go up and down varying with the terrain. But this is a pretty good height. I like this because most of the hills start around this height, so they'll peak over, but then the flatter parts will be underneath the wall for the most part. And these walls have less gradient than these do. Like it starts lower, that's what I mean. And so over here, these are the markers for where the first deep slate window piece goes. These windows, right? Like I'll make some way that you can, you know, walk through the walls and whatever, and you can look out the windows. They're at a good height. Like this is a good height. You can see the hills over there, whatever's over there. It's not too incredibly tall here, but I think I'm liking it. I think it's pretty good. Also, if you're wondering how my inventory looks like, if you were ever to do this, just a tip that I have learned from doing this a few times. I've done this in the past. No, I don't know what else I've done on video, but I've done it before. You go darkest to lightest. I know this isn't necessarily darkest to lightest, but it's the order that I'm putting them down in, because that's what I did up there. I don't know why I didn't build this in creative and then copy it over. Maybe because I wanted to have it in the world, like the same world as me. Too late now. Also, for all of you people who use the schematics, man, I'm just building this by hand, so it proves that you can actually play the game right. Oh, and if you need to use, what is the mod? The chip mod that I added today. Yeah, you're bad at the game. You're bad. You're bad at the game if you have to use the chip mod to make your builds look good. That's my controversial opinion of the day. Anyway, back to building. And just like that, both sets of windows are done. It started snowing a little bit, but that's not anything to worry about here. Now, you're probably wondering where I get all the items from for this build. And if we come down here, I'm already on the elevator. I have a little section set up where I collect the blocks. It's not too huge. And then there's another section down in the deep slate level down here where I get the deep slate materials from with my machine, which is right here. I think I've shown it before. I don't remember if I have, but if you haven't seen it, there it is. And yeah, this is where I get all my materials from. There's a head of mine, you know, haven't died yet. Haven't had any heads to add to the collection. But something that I was thinking about as it became night here is lighting this up is going to be a issue, because you see how mobs can spawn on this middle platform. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure yet, but they might. And then I didn't ever build the other side of the wall. Anyway, I didn't ever build the other side of the wall, so I have no clue what that's going to look like until we build this slowly. I have 3 more layers until I hit the top, it looks like. And then from there, I'll probably just finish it off. And then I'll give you another update once that is done. Oh, you thought I was going to do it. Oh, I almost did it. This is so random. So many people just showed up out of nowhere. One of these names I've never heard of. That's a new name to me. The rest of them I've seen around the server. But it's time to head up here. I don't know what they're going to do down there while I start finishing off this tower. Here, I'll do one layer with you. I'll show you my little process here. So this is the layer above these things. It looks like I'm going to do, we'll do 3 stone, something like that. And then I usually do the stone bricks next. I'm gonna probably do 2 like this, maybe, and then finish it out with andesite, and then we'll start on the next side. Since there was no cobble on this side, we'll do cobble there, this, maybe 2 of these, since the sides aren't as important. We'll do a cobble here, stone, and then we're back on an important side, so we'll do this, we'll do another one of these, this, just fill in the empty space here, finish it off with andesite, this, 1, 2, that works, this works, and then stone. And then that's a layer, and I've just been doing that all the way since the bottom with the varying blocks, and we have 1 more full layer, and then we're at the top. Let's see how many of these people I can hit off. There we go. Oh, there's still 1 left. Get off of here. Oh, you know, let me show you my new favorite spell. This is my spell that I use to repulse people whenever they're near me and they don't need to be. See, it kind of just throws them around. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but oh, someone's back. Watch this. Ready? Yeah, it'll keep them away as I finish building this. And with that, we have the only death that I got while doing these 2 towers. Thanks to some of the people in the last clip. They decided that it would be funny to knock me off while I wasn't even paying attention to my screen, but you know, it's okay. So look at that. These 2 done, and next I need to build the top part of the gate, which will be similar to the walls. It'll just be like a different little section. I think the front part should be done. I would like to present to you the entrance to the wall of my city. Pretty cool. I tweaked some things from over there, like this area right here is 3 blocks long when I intended for it to go around at 2 blocks. I just thought it looked better, like bringing these together. And then I didn't know what to do here, so if I need to change this solid stone underneath to something else, maybe break it up with something, I will. And I put a platform here. There's the entrances that you can run between, because you're going to be able to run along the whole wall. And then if you come up here on top of the wall, it's the same as over there. And yeah, that is the entrance. I think it looks really neat, but from here I'm a little bit lost on where to take the walls. So pillars, I know I'm going to do that, but do I want to take another one and just put it like right here and just rip out this mountain, or do I want to finish terraforming this entrance fully and then start the walls and work on the entrance like with the create mod gate that I want to put here? Because I don't know what to do with the actual entrance. I know it's going to be some sort of gate. I've been thinking about maybe iron bars or like some other type of block you can see through, and it's just, you know, a gate gate comes like maybe like a drawbridge gate that rotates down and you can just run in, or a gate that slides down or opens like a door. I don't know. We'll see what we do. But from just building that, these are all the materials that I have left. We used a lot of cobbled deep slate, a little bit of the normal deep slate, some tough, barely any gravel, a lot of andesite actually. Stone was probably one of the most used ones at the top. Stone bricks, the stairs actually used quite a bit, and the cobble, I didn't even go through a full stack. So with that, I'm thinking that these pillars aren't going to take that long. As I get into more of a habit with them, I'm going to tear this one down soon because I have these two as examples now. But I was working on the wall design and thinking about it, and I think I'm going to do it in 3-block chunks here. We'll use cobbled deep slate since that's usually the one at the bottom. But we have these 3-block gaps, like these 3-block chunks. We have one like this, and then the wall could go out 3, back 3 like this and be alternating, I guess, something like this, and you can walk along the top. But since the wall needs to be going that way, then it would do something like this, where 3 blocks this way, 3 blocks this way, and then the wall just follows this path all the way down that way, which from the sky it looks less aggressive than doing like a straight line or like curves and stuff. So we'll probably go with that. Oh, you see this blank space right here, right in the middle? I wanted to put something there to signify as the entrance, but I don't know what to put there. Like, do I want to put like a little pixel art design here, maybe a create mod, like what are those called, display boards, and then say welcome to wherever we call this. But I think what I'm gonna do now is terraform this grass to meet the rest of the hill. For now, I might do a drawbridge or something, but we'll figure that out in the future. Now you're probably wondering why this snow is patchier than the facial hair that I attempt to grow, but the reason is because half of this isn't in the snow biome. Like half of this is in well, half of that is in the biome where it's raining. I'll get back to you in a second with showing you what else I've done. Yes, like I was saying, as you can see, I have moved dirt around and terraformed this area to match like the slope that this is on, moved it down here so that eventually I can we can have a path that starts maybe over here and we can connect me and my partner's base over here. You know, Mr. Mental really wants to be a part of this, so I decided that I would allow him to have a path. No, I'm just kidding. I think it'd be cool to have a really nice, I don't know, maybe a dirt path with trees on the side as the entrance, or a stone path. We'll see. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of dark space under here that I still need to go light up, and I'm never gonna fill that up, but we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna start working on the wall, and I'm gonna start laying out where I think that the pillars need to go around here. I'm thinking one definitely needs to go, you see, here's the hard part. Do I want to go up here and put one like right here and then make the wall connect this gap and then around and around and around, or do I want to try and stick on the same level that this is at and build pillars around and around and around? I don't know. We'll see what's easier for me to do, because the walls aren't the hard part, the pillars are the harder part to build, and it's nighttime. I also want to put some decoration on the inside of these eventually. I've gotten some new neighbors. This is a new no, this is the new claim. This is a really cool base over here. I haven't been to this one. This is the base over here that lags the server every season. You know, everyone knows them. I don't know what this guy's claiming, but anyway, back to building, you know, because that's all we do here. You know, this wall is pretty simple if you really think about it. It's just like the same blocks, just mixed in, randomized. But if you think, oh, this is going to be random, then I've learned that you have a hard time actually making it random. So I just kind of, it is a pattern. There's a slight pattern to it. If you have ever done something like this, you'll realize it. Do I want to put stairs here? Do I want to put a line like that? No, I don't really like that. I think I'll just leave it like this with the jump. If we look at it with the free cam, it looks fine. Maybe I put stairs here instead. I'm gonna have to light up all the inside of this. Okay, that looks better. There we go. That's what we'll do. We'll put stairs there. So we have our entrance into the main tower here. We put the walls one higher than the gate just because, you know, more variation. So it's, you can almost not even tell, but it just makes the gate more like focused. And look at this grass. This grass has been spreading like crazy since I started. Also, I had to mine half of this mountain out. I think I'll just terraform it later, but look at that. What do you guys think? I think that's starting to come together really nicely. We're gonna need to do another pillar probably about like right here in this area, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing on this side. But I wanted to talk and we can figure this out together. What do we want to do for the gate? Because I have this kind of like run up area, and there will eventually be some sort of path that comes through here. What should we do for the gate? We could do something with iron bars. So, you know, the standard iron bars gate, it goes right up the middle, and because we have the create mod, we could make it come up and down. We could make it open on hinges, like on the sides. We could make it drawbridge down, just rotate downwards, but I don't really want to do that. The other problem is iron bars are gray, and the grayness of all of this would, I feel like, blend in too well to where that you just couldn't tell what you're looking at. You just see, oh, it's gray, you know, nothing too special. Also on the sides, random note, I don't use a lot of gravel on the sides, but on the main towers, I used a lot more gravel. Anyway, that's really random here. We'll put all the materials away for now, but what should we do for the gate? Actually, I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. If you guys have a good idea for the gate, leave it in the comments, and we'll try to implement it next episode. I need to tear this down since I have this, but I want to figure out the other side of the wall, and then, you know, so I can get a good thumbnail picture, I'm gonna figure this out, probably put some temporary gate in there. So if you guys have watched all the way till here, then temporary gate, you know, you understand what it is. I hate wearing my backpack. It just looks so bad. Like, this looks so much better. You know, temporary gate for the thumbnail. But what else should we do this episode? Because I don't want to just focus all on that building. What needs to be done? Well, I can show you my enchanting setup that I had set up somewhere. Oh, here it is. Because I need more mending for my, what was it? What did I need mending for? I don't remember. I needed it for something. So here, let me show you what I do. Where'd the depot go? So what I do here, take a depot, take a printer. There we go. Take a printer. And then I put this here, and there. And then we need our wrench to make this go downwards. And we take whatever book we're trying to duplicate, or we'll do mending because I don't have a lot of those. Looks like I'm out of a lot of books as well. Okay, we'll just take this respiration book and we will disenchant it. So we put the book here, we put this on there. We come over here to the XP that someone has graciously donated to me, and then we just get stuff like that for now. And what I do is I stand on top of this. I know I can just directly put the XP into this, but this seems more fun. And I do this. What is that? I've never seen that achievement before. Anyway, we put it inside this and it presses it into a mending book. And then we have another mending book with the one inside. 2 mending books. Book duplication. Well, book printing, not duplication. I need to set up an area for the create mod stuff, but I wanted to get the wall done first. And seeing as I have this entire mountain I want to surround, this wall might take a while. Also, I thought that the fires at the top could melt the snow, but I guess not. I might need to put some string or something up there. Let me know if you like the snow at the top. I don't really hate it, but definitely not a huge fan. So there's that. I think that I don't have anything else planned. I'll show you my deaths. I'll show you how many deaths I have, and then I'm gonna go back to building. So we have a few here, and then this is the dirt that I gathered for the terraforming. Whoa, am I just really low? Oh, that's another thing. I need to get new armor. My armor is literally just base enchanted. Like, look at this. It just has unbreaking 1, projectile protection. That one has a lot on it, but this one, I just put mending because I was tired of getting close to breaking, even though I didn't fully enchant them. So we're gonna lay out the layout for the next section, and I think that this episode will end when I run out of a material in the box. Do I go down the mountain, or do I make the mountain come to meet me? I think I'm just gonna make the mountain come to meet me. We'll start it here, so it'll be, actually, yeah, we'll try to get it to match right here on this level. So it was like something like this. We take 2, we go 1 2 3, and then we go 1 2 3, 1 2 3. You get the idea. It's not too difficult, it's not too complicated. The only complication comes when I'm counting layers, because I have to make the gradient start at the same layer for all of the wall sections, and that will be this section of the wall. But you can't just have a front side, you have to have a back side. If we come back over here, I can show you the back side is just the same thing, 1 2 3, but I have to mirror how I did the front, so it looks like I did. And for the terraforming, I'll just put dirt, even though most of it's snow. But if it snows over the dirt, you can't really tell the difference. I'm not too worried about the actual, but you know, I'm going back to building. Well, I think that's all the building for today, and I'm gonna turn around slowly here. You guys can look at it and see what you guys think. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out so far. Like this wall, when I bring it that way and make the 2 other pillars and connect it to it, and then just kind of start the gradual project of, I guess, just going around this mountain, which now that I look at it, it doesn't look as big as like I thought it was, but I know that during building this, it's gonna seem like years worth of progress. So don't count on it being done anytime soon, but you know, we might start on some of the interior stuff while the wall's being built. The plan like this will definitely be down by the next time you see me upload a video. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but it will be my first one of 2024. Almost said 2021 there. Like, what in the world? I bet most of you were like still in the womb whenever 2021 happened. Anyway, I think it also looks really neat as the sun starts to set and it becomes more nighttime. But usually this is where I say goodbye, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the past year, and I wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have shown me through, it's been about a year, it's been, let's say half a year, because I uploaded videos last March, but I didn't really care what I was doing. Anyway, thank you guys for all the support on all the create mod stuff, all the Hunger Games, modded, just vanilla stuff, all of the server-sided stuff. Thank you for everything. Those of you who are the Patreon supporters, thank you. Thank you guys for making this sort of hobby a reality for me, how I get to upload videos and people get to watch it, and I'm not just uploading to no one. Even if no one makes it this far, thank you guys for a wonderful 2023, and the goal for 2024, 10K subs. I actually think that would be pretty easy for us to do here. You know, if we lock in and I make some good videos, you know, I really have to work on some of my editing techniques and thumbnails and titles and whatever it is. I've gotten better, you know, I'm learning. It's all been a learning experience, but it wouldn't have been possible without you, so thank you for all of your help, and here's to a great 2024. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Easy level. I would like to dedicate this level to Mr. Gui and Mr. Mental for always believing in me that I can do demon levels. And what is that, demon number 3? You know, I haven't done very many, but 68 attempts. We got this. Let's go.